I'm Connor Wilson, and welcome to another gear review by LaxAllStars.com. Today we are reviewing the Shadow Glove by STX Lacrosse. Brand new. They were nice enough to send me a pair of Sam Bradman's custom LXM Pro gloves to check out, which is great. I had the chance to wear these down in New Orleans. I've been wearing them to play in New York City, so I've gotten a good feel for the gloves. I've had them for a little while, and I feel like I can give you a full review on whether or not you should check these gloves out for yourself. So let's get right into things. The first category is appearance. Look good, play good. Plus, are you going to pick this up off the shelf? Is it something that's going to pop out to you as interesting? For me, I like these back ventilation holes. The glove is definitely low profile. It's pretty small. This is a custom color way. I hate that expression, but that you can't really get in the stores. Although the standard versions are pretty solid, usually kind of more cut down the middle. Blue and white, red and white, something like that. But overall, it's a good-looking glove. I've seen them customized a couple times. They look pretty solid, so I like it. The STX out on the end of the thumb. You got big portions up here where you can get logos, numbers, all that stuff. You got a lot of different panels that you can customize. Overall, it looks good. I'd probably pick it up off the shelf. So it gets a 2 out of 2 when it comes to appearance. It's a good start. Next, we get down to comfort. So comfort. How comfortable is this glove when you first put it on? I found, in terms of moving your hand around in there, very easy, very solid. Fingers, they're not overly bulky. They're comfortable. The backside of the palm is comfortable. It's got a pad in there. You're not feeling constricted. These are good. They're comfortable gloves. The one drawback is that my thumb is all the way at the end here already. And when they were brand new, it was even worse. And it got to the point where, I only threw around with them the first time, put them on for 10 minutes. And the end of my thumb actually hurt. So I'm going to have to knock off half a point there in comfort. I think that this thumb needs to be a little bit longer because if it doesn't fit me, I don't even have monster hands. I don't have Paul Rabel hands. All right, so maybe this could be a little bit bigger, that thumb area. The end of my thumb definitely sticks out. So I got to knock it off 1.5 out of 2 when it comes to comfort. Next one is protection, and for the exact same reason, I got to knock half a point off. I'm kind of bummed about this. The glove is great, except the thumb is literally too short. My thumb comes right here. It's right at the end of that. If I took a good check on that, I would probably break my thumb. The other fingers are very well protected. I love this portion on the pinky. This isn't a separate pad. This is one piece of padding. Genius. Okay, this is awesome. This right here is awesome. If you have pinky problems, maybe you have to sew on another one here. But this is a great little innovation to keep that at one piece. I like it. I like it. And the padding doesn't really break either. Again, the only problem you're going to run into is that short thumb. It's a little bit exposed. So you got to knock, again, half a point off for protection. So we'll go 1.5 out of 2. Now, when it comes to durability, are these gloves going to last you a full season? I've been using them, really putting them through the ringer. I've had a couple high school kids wear them, and they're exceedingly rough on their equipment. And I've got no fraying, no loose strings, nothing. Okay, and these are a custom pair, right? So, if you're getting the factory ones, I think they're going to be just as good, if not better. So that's excellent. Very good durability. These things stand up to the test of time. So 2 out of 2 right there. Our last one, our last category is value. How valuable are these gloves? Are they worth the money? It's hard to say. Right now they're retailing. You can check them out on Lacrosse.com for $129. Which is pretty pricey. These are these slick, smaller, cut-back gloves. These are $100 gloves, $110 gloves maybe, in my opinion. I think $130. Originally, they came out even more than that. You're starting to get a little high for what you're getting. I know it's a new design and it's the first year, but what is revolutionary about them that gets them to $130? The assault gloves, they definitely had a different type of rubber used in them. They were very protective. $160, $170 for those made some sense. I'm not exactly sure. They're very similar to the Cell ventilation. I don't know exactly where the cost is coming. You can get a pair of Cell 2 gloves for $120, which is $10 less, also on lacrosse.com. So, the value there, for me, it's not really there. If you really like the glove, if you try it on, well, then it might be more worth it for you. But for me, I'm going to have to dock it. That's $130 for a pair of gloves that aren't the most protective in the world. And they really don't have too much new technology going on. It's hard for me to give them anything above a 1 out of 2 when it comes to value. Overall, that does give us a pretty high score. That gives us an 8 out of 10 for the Shadow glove. And, they look good. They are protective. They are durable. They stand up to abuse, and they are comfortable. I don't love the thumb. I do love the pinky. And then when it comes to value, I think the price is a little high. But again, this is kind of the standard glove that you're looking at across the industry right now, where it's very cut back. It's very minimalist. It's comfortable right out of the bag, which is good. I think a lot of people like that. They like being able to put them on, play with them right away. And there's some value there as well, especially if they hold up and are durable. So, 8 out of 10 overall score, pretty solid for this glove. I'm a big fan. I'm going to keep rocking these for a little while, keep checking them out, let you know if they have any other problems. I don't think they will. They've really stood up to the test of time. And, I recommend that you check these out, especially if you're a fan of STX gear. If you're an STX head, these might be gloves that are kind of right up your alley, because you're loyal to the brand, and they're a little bit more cut back than maybe the Assaults or the G22s of past years. So I definitely recommend giving them a shot. I do like them, and I'm going to keep using them. So don't let my value proposition throw you off too much. Value is a relative term. But in terms of protection and durability and comfort, they're right up there. They're pretty good gloves. I'm very happy with them. So I recommend checking these out. Head on over to lacrosse.com. You can pick these up. Enjoy. We'll be back next week or later this week with more gear reviews. Keeping you informed, letting you know what to know. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Hit the wall. Maybe string a stick. Who knows?